So, what can I say about Futurama, one of the most popular and beloved cartoons of our day? Not much, actually, because I've got a little bit of a confession to make. You know, just one of those tiny little ones that threatens my credibility as an animation critic. I've never really watched Futurama. Now, it's not because I don't like it, or it's not my type of genre. It's really more of a lack of opportunity rather than a lack of interest. And if this episode is any indication, then I've been missing out extremely hard. So why did I pick this episode in particular if I've never watched Futurama? Well, you'll notice that a lot of my previous Admirable animations have been major tearjerkers, so I decided to check out some of the saddest cartoon episodes of all time. I mean real sadness, not the emotionally manipulative trite Life of Brian throws at us. And yeah, that's probably not going to be my last comparison to Life of Brian during this review. The episode starts with Bender and Fry practicing a magic act of some kind.
Behold, the milk has vanished! Behold, the milk has vanished!
Yeah, he's not too good at it. Eventually, Fry sees a cover story about some uncovered 20th century pizzeria. Even though I haven't really watched the show, I know the basic concept, and I'm assuming you do too. When they get there, they figure out that this is the pizzeria that Fry used to work at before he was cryogenically frozen. And then he sees a dog that happened to be fossilized. We cut back to 1997, where Fry is looking for
Seymour asses?
Yeah, he's not gonna find that guy. Fry decides to eat the pizza, and this old dog comes up, and Fry starts to vent to him, who has now been named Seymour, and it runs after Fry. We cut back to present, or a future day, where Fry tries to steal the dog, but gets ejected from the building by security. Professor Farnsworth suggests protesting, so Fry tries it out. Back to 1998, where it seems like Fry and Seymour have struck up a bond, and Seymour seems to have found a welcome at the pizzeria. In a lesser story, these back and forths might seem pointless, but they actually delve into Fry and Seymour's relationship, and how it progresses naturally, unlike some other pieces of shit. Back at future day, Fry's protesting hasn't really got him anywhere. Instead, answering some of the archaeologist's questions take care of it, and Fry finally has his dog fossil back. Meanwhile, Bender is trying to do his act with Zoidberg, but Zoidberg is, well, Zoidberg.
I was all in this part. It's magic.
Fry comes in.
Good news, everyone!
Hey, that's not your line! Anyway, Fry comes in and tells everyone that they can clone Seymour because he was fast fossilized. Sure, why not? Of course, Bender seems a little sad by this development. With Professor Farnsworth's invention, he can revive Seymour with his personality and all of his memories. Sounds like a dream come true. Unfortunately, the machine isn't working very well.
The dog says...
Back to December 31st, 1999. Fry is about to make a delivery, but Seymour tries to stop Fry from going out. Yeah, if you do know anything about the concept of the show, you probably know what's coming. Fry tells Seymour to wait until he comes back and rides off. Fry goes to the cryogenics lab and sees that he was scammed again. As the new year comes around, Fry falls into one of those cryogenic sleeping chambers and is frozen. At the future day, Fry is getting everything ready for Seymour, but Bender actually seems really jealous that someone else has Fry's attention.
No one ever asked if Bender would like to live in a tiny little house. Not that I would.
Trust me, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Yeah, we'll get to that one. It's one of the few King of the Hill episodes worse than Lupe's Revenge. New Year's Day on the year 2000, and Fry hasn't come home yet. Seymour came, but no Fry. Seymour tries to get the rest of the family to follow him, but they don't take the bait. Back at the future day, Farnsworth's cloning machine is finally ready, which can only be powered by lava from the Earth's core. Farnsworth is about to revive the dog, but Bender comes down complaining that Fry isn't ready for the talent show. Okay. When Fry says that he's in the middle of something, Bender takes the fossil and throws it into the lava. So Fry tries to beat up Bender, but that kind of backfires. Farnsworth says that the dog might still be safe because the fossil is made of something called dolomite. So Fry tries to go after him. Back at the past, Seymour searches desperately all over the city for Fry, and then we cut back to the future day. Yeah, from this point forward, each of the stories are going to be very short with a lot of back and forth, as everything comes together. When Fry cries over the lava pit, Bender realizes that he messed up. I think.
I should have understood how someone can love an inferior creature, because I love you.
Either way, Bender dives in after it, and since he's made of 50% dolomite, he's able to survive. Seymour has found Fry in his frozen state. The cryogenicists have called his owners, and they take the dog without even noticing Fry. Yeah, despite my lack of knowledge on the show, I'm pretty sure that it's allowed to get away with things like that. Bender pops up above the surface with the dog, and Farnsworth is about to revive him. But they learn that Seymour died at 15, which means that he lived for 13 more years after Fry got frozen, give or take. Fry decides to stop the cloning by destroying Farnsworth's property, but okay.
Seymour lived a full life after I was gone. I had Seymour till he was 3. That's when I knew him, and that's when I loved him. I'll never forget him. But he forgot me a long, long time ago.
He was wrong. Seymour didn't forget. I've made myself sad.